What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny.
And we are
JK Builders. If you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the thumbs up. It helps out the channel a bunch and it's very much appreciated. We have a lot of people checking out our videos and a lot of you aren't subscribed. So be sure to hit the subscribe button below. Follow us along. We're super awesome. You're going to enjoy the stuff we got coming up. We're going to be doing a bunch of reviews. We're going to be getting a bunch of sets early. All kinds of cool stuff. More reveals, more previews, more speed builds, more Lego City stuff, so be sure to subscribe so you can see all the new stuff we got coming out. So anyway, as most of you know, August 1st is a huge day for Lego. We got a ton of awesome sets coming out on August 1st. And I know some of you have been finding those sets early. I decided to go check out Walmart today, see if they had anything on the shelf a little bit early, and to my surprise, they had almost every single brand new set on their shelf. Almost every single one. The only one that I wanted that wasn't there was like the gunship, which you're probably not going to find that at Walmart anyway. So anyway, I did try to control myself. I didn't get everything they had, but we did get quite a bit. So let's first show you some of the things that we got and then talk about what we're going to be reviewing today. So the first thing that we got was Duel on Mandalore. So it's a super cool set. Mostly got this one for the minifig, Darth Maul. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing that one here real soon as well because we've already put that one together. Next up, we have the Mandalorian Starfighter. This is a very cool set. Again, comes out August 1st. They had it on the shelf at Walmart. Sweet. So it has some really cool minifigures. Best of all, it's got Gar Saxon. It's got the Bo-Katan and then a Mandalorian Loyalist. So I think that was really cool. It's an upgrade from a set that came out a few years ago. A little bit different color scheme. But I think that'll be really cool.
Next is the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle.
Yeah, sounds really cool. It's from the Disney Plus show, The Bad Batch, which we actually haven't started watching yet, I'm ashamed to say. But this looks...
I think the season's already over.
I don't think... Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
But this one looks really great. I love the minifigures. Obviously, it has all the Bad Batch there. But yeah, we'll build this one and review it here real soon. Last one we need to reveal before we get to the one that we're reviewing today is going to be... Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser. This one I have mixed feelings about. I was really excited to see it. Once I did, I was a little bit disappointed, just as far as like the size and scale of it. I like the size overall, but I feel like the sizing of all the details isn't just right. I mean, the bridge is just so tiny. It has these huge turrets on the sides, which I think look kind of funky. The inside space is a little iffy. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind when we build it. But this is another one that has really great minifigures.
Well, why this is so small is because it's a handle.
I know it's a handle. Plus, LegoCon kind of killed this one for me too. I absolutely hated that stupid thing they did at LegoCon where they had the Jedi and the Mandalorian and she made it come back together. Remember, it was broken. And she used the Force to make it float up to the Mandalorian kid that was in the costume. And then the dorky guy comes out holding the handle and flying it like this. Like every time I see the set now, I just think of that. And it just kills it for me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll really like it, but we'll see. But again, I do really like the minifigures, the Dark Trooper. Stoked for that one.
It might be exclusive, you never know.
Anyway, today we're going to be doing a review of another brand new set that doesn't come out till August 1st in the United States, but it was on the shelf at Walmart. It is the Infinity Saga Infinity Gauntlet. Jackson, why don't you break down the box for us?
Well, it's 18 plus, like all of the other helmets and stuff like that.
Yeah, same vein.
And the item number is 76191. And it has 590 pieces.
Cool, yeah, so like I said, it's on the same vein as like the helmets, the probe droid, some of that other stuff. We got the Darth Vader meditation chamber that's coming out August 1st as well. Now, that's another one that they didn't have at Walmart. So that one and the gunship. But anyway, so yeah, super cool box art. You know, you got just the gauntlet here with the light shining back behind it, all black background. On the back of the box, you see the Infinity Gauntlet snapping like Thanos. You got a picture of Thanos right there holding one of the stones. It gives you the dimensions. It's about 12.5 inches tall. And then another picture of Thanos. So, pretty cool. Let's check out the instruction book.
Instruction book.
All right, so here it is. Just kind of a little booklet, less than 600 pieces, so not too much goes into it. At the front, it does give you a little bit of info on the Infinity Gauntlet in the front of the book. It does have the light colored backgrounds rather than the black backgrounds. I think they've about all but done away with those. But nothing too special. It's got about 96 pages total. So that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy, just a little instruction book. Let's check out the set. Okay, so here it is, the Infinity Gauntlet from the Infinity Saga lineup from Marvel Lego. Jackson, what are your first impressions on the Gauntlet?
Well, mostly how it looks. Like, I've never knew that Lego has made this many gold pieces.
I don't know there's ever been a set with this many gold pieces, and I absolutely love it. I love the gold pieces. I think they look amazing. What about the size? Do you like the size of it, Jackson?
Well, I think the size is good. I just wish they'd make a Lego Infinity Gauntlet that you could actually put on your hand.
Yeah, I think they kind of missed an opportunity there to build one that would actually go on your hand, even if the hand just went like into the bottom section, kind of like some of the toys.
Yeah, like I have one where it goes into the bottom section and there's like a handle.
Obviously, it would have probably had to have been a whole lot bigger. I mean, this is only a, what, $60 set?
Yeah.
I think we paid $60 for this one. Yeah, so they would have to make it at least twice as much money, like $120, $150 set, in order to make it big enough to fit on your hand.
Well, you can pretty much just hold it like this.
I guess. But yeah, much like the helmet collection, it comes on the stand. It's almost identical to the helmets. Has a little plaque in the front that says in the Infinity Saga Infinity Gauntlet, which is also exactly like the helmets. But yeah, my first impression of this is it is kind of small. It's smaller than I thought it was. It's smaller than I hoped. I think the color looks good. I think the details are pretty awesome. Now, there are some things that are a little bit flimsy, like these side pieces. They're just kind of look for looks. They just kind of flop around. And then as far as the fingers go, I mean, obviously everybody wants to see the fingers because they are posable. The thumb is posable. It's on like a ball joint, so it can turn all the way around. And then there's a hinge on the thumb as well, so it can bend. All of the fingers have 2 hinges as well as the top hinge. So I guess 3 hinges per finger. You can kind of see that. The only one that doesn't is the pinky. Just has 2, being that it's a lot smaller. But these are posable, you know, so you can do piece. Now, I mean, you can't pull the fingers apart, which I was a little bit disappointed about. You can't pull them apart. You can't do like a peace sign. But as everybody wants to know, of course, you can do a pointer finger. You can point at things, right? Poke people in the eye. So you can be like, I'm number 1. I got the Infinity Gauntlet. Or you can do a thumbs up, like, yeah, thumbs up. You can do rock and roll Thanos, right? Like this. Or you can do love, I love you in sign language. So, I mean, you can do different things with the fingers, but I think what most people are interested in doing is probably the iconic snap.
You can do Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man, yeah. Spider-Man. But, of course, most people are just going to want to do the snap. So, let's see. It's something like, what, like that?
Yeah.
Something like that is how most people, I think, are going to pose it to get that snap in there, because that's what they want to see it do. So yeah, I really, really like that. I like how the fingers are posable. I think it's awesome. Lots of display options there. You can wave. I was just doing that. Hi. But yeah, the next thing I'd like to talk about is the Infinity Stones. A little bit disappointed in the Infinity Stones. I know I talked about that on the preview video if you watched that. They're just not that fantastic to me. I wish they would have made actually molded pieces for the Infinity Stones. And I haven't heard anybody really mention that too much. These ones up here on the knuckles are kind of dinky. And then you have this big old soul stone and then kind of a medium-sized time stone right here on the thumb. But I do wish they would have done something a little bit cooler with those. I think they could have came up with something better. I mean, these are like 1x2 studded pieces with just random Lego on top of them. Then this one's just a series of 1x2 tiles and studded pieces. And then this one's just a round, like 2x2 round piece with a stud in the middle. So really kind of disappointed that they couldn't have done something a little bit better with those. I think it would have looked really cool if they would have done like some actual molded pieces that looked more like the Infinity Stones to clip onto there. But that's just me. In the palm, it is a little bit bland, nothing too fancy. It does look a little bit unfinished on the insides of the fingers, I think. But overall, I think it's really cool. I think it's going to make an amazing display piece. Jackson, is this one that you're going to buy? Are you going to wait for it to go on sale, or are you going to pass on it?
I am disappointingly going to Buy it all the way.
Buy it all the way.
When it comes out.
Yeah, this, I mean, other than maybe the gunship, this was probably the one that I was most excited to build and see just how it looked. Unfortunately, I am a little bit underwhelmed in the finished product, but it is a definite buy from me. If you're a fan of Marvel, if you're a fan of the Infinity Saga, this is an amazing display piece, and it's one that you definitely have to have as part of your collection. So yeah, this is one that we're definitely going to recommend. We think it's very, very cool. Love the gold pieces, love the way it looks, love the way it displays. It's on a nice stand. It went together really well. It's a good, strong build, minus a few little flimsy parts on the side. All right, so there it is, the Infinity Saga Infinity Gauntlet. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, keep on building.